Welcome back everyone, Ben here, and today we are checking out the demo for EverRail. EverRail is a single and up to 4-player co-op open world survival craft odyssey set in a frozen procedural world. Ride the rails, glide through the air, brave the cold on foot, craft, upgrade, explore lost places, gather resources on expeditions, and build your train from the inside out. So this is coming Q2 2026. It's from Icebird Studios and Acer Interactive. They're the publisher. And it's going to be coming into early access. The demo is available for Steam Next Fest. It might be available after that. It's up to the dev if they decide to keep it there or some devs take them down. But yeah, this is a good time to have a little look and check it out. It kind of says on the Steam page, standstill kills. So the train is your home, your factory, your life support. We've got to keep it charging, keep it moving. So if you run out of energy, you'll die. So conversely to some other like train survival games, you need to keep moving. And that's how they've done that, so that you can't just sit and relax and build out. So it's going to be a little bit more high pressure. And you can craft, upgrade, and resources and all that kind of stuff. And it looks like it's a little bit of a shooter as well. So... and you can scout with glider, and there's co-op and all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. We are doing this live as well, so if you're watching this later on the VOD, that's why it might be a little bit of a different format. But yeah, with that all said, sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and we are gonna check out the last game of the evening, EverRail. I like the logo as well, like the double R, like mirrored kind of thing there. Yeah, love a bit of sci-fi survival. We've got easy, medium, and hard. You will have custom. We're going to just sit on medium in the middle. And we've got limit of 2 hours of gameplay. And it's going to have an infinite procedural world. That's pretty cool. So, because it does have a seed that we saw at the beginning there, so it's going to change all the time. We're going to have our train, craft, build, all that kind of stuff. Gliders can be used. Use drones and scanner. Expedition as well, loot facilities, fight different enemies. That's all cool. And it's going to have intro explaining the lore, biome types, UI controller, save load system, new wagons and things like that as well, expeditions. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff here. You were meant to wake on a new world, a paradise. Something went wrong. The robot vanguards built the terraform structures, but oh wow, the moon remains a frozen hell. The train is your only chance of survival. It generates energy the faster it moves. If the batteries run out, containment fails and the train explodes. Search for facilities, resources, food, and other colonists never stop moving. We're gonna have to stop moving a little bit, aren't we? I guess to I guess we can park up a little bit and get some resources, but here we are. We have loaded in. We've got our scrapper kit. Oh wow, okay. And our stoat. Some ammo. And we need to equip the items onto our belt. I think they're enemies, or are they friends? Oh, no, they're shooting back. Okay, look, like the ragdoll. Okay. Pick up some rations. Sorry, is there motion blur? Is there motion blur? Is that just me? Motion blur. Hi. No. We don't want any motion blur. None at all. There we go. That's better. Okay. Use the scrapper kit to dismantle the robot. Okay, so we can dismantle him. And we can dismantle this one as well, couldn't we? Q to take cover. Oh, nice. There's a bit of a cover shooter as well. That's pretty good. Can't dismantle these. So we have no hacking kit. We need a hacking kit. Oh, that's just scrap we can pick up. Do I... Oh, well, I need to equip the hacking device. I have the hacking device. I need to actually read the... read the quest on the top left. Rescued another colonist. Colonists, join your train as passengers. Passengers consume rations but are your extra lives. Also, if you die, you... That's a cool way of doing it. It's a cool way of doing it. So the more passengers you have, the more chances you have if you die. Which is cool if they do go quite hardcore with it. Train is waiting outside, but not for long. Trains must keep moving to stay powered. Also, we've got 7 minutes 30 to get out of here. Don't really know if I have the time to be doing this, but I've got some time to loot, I guess. This is going to be one of those games that really puts my fast looting speed, like, skills to the test. I'm limited by the amount of time it takes to dismantle things. Okay. Combat is okay. Like, it's a starting weapon, so I'm not going to be too harsh on it. Problem with laser weapons and space weapons is that there's not a lot of, like, impact, I guess. Oh, what was that loot? So why did he drop enemy loot? The others didn't. Like, what's that all about? Oh shit! Our thing's gone. The dismantler is a... Can we craft? Okay, we're out of dismantler stuff. Track max speed. Oh. And like I said, it's procedural map. So each time it's gonna create its own thing. I don't really have time, do I, to sit here, but since we killed him, he followed us. Oh no, there's more. Actually, not great on health, am I? We can just press R to take all. Some tech. See, I know it was worth doing. Let me up. 100% risk or reward. Those are rations. Which we're gonna need rations because I'm gonna die a lot, I think. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, we can loot it while we're in midair. That's great. Oh, it's really sensitive by... Do I have a heal? Do I have rations, field ration? Oh, replenish his HP. There we go. Okay, that's there we go. That's what we're after. Got some tech. Because we're gonna need this all for the crafting anyway, and I am an absolute loot goblin. So we shall have everything. Isotopes. There we go. I think that's pushing it. Oh god. Imagine if I fail the tutorial because I don't get out in time. that'd be terrible. Oh, we're already at full health. Also, we could have healed ourselves here. A little bit. I like the setting though. I'm a sucker for sci-fi kind of games, so it's I'm just gonna, because we're rushing, I'm just picking up everything, and we can kind of unpack what we've looted But it seems like we're looting a lot of like just weapons and ammo and lubricant, crafting materials, basically. And a bit of scrap and things like that. All good. Let's leave the facility. Okay. Massive train already, so you already start with quite a big train. It's not like heat death survival where heat death train survival, isn't it, where you're starting on like a single platform and almost building it out yourself. Again, are we limited by just backpack space? We're not limited by like inventory or anything. So we've got to go to the cockpit. Here are our extra rations. This is where we'd wake up. And enter a hatch. What's the hatch do? Oh, and then you can then fast travel in the train itself. Which is pretty cool. Use the elevators to get up into the different carriages. You're probably going to be navigating that way. Okay, reach charge speed. So we need to get to 300 kilometers per hour to charge. Also, we don't want to go into the derailment zone. You can actually derail. Yeah, how big is the train going to get if you need fast travel? I know. And you can actually derail yourself if you go too fast. The battery powers all train systems and charges while moving, so our energy drains while we're... Problem is, this is all very well if you're like playing co-op, but like who's driving if I'm not here? You can activate active brakes as well. You don't need to do. Okay, so you can kind of set like a set level to it. Yeah, we'll get it to 300, and we can see on the left it's charging it with the kilowatts. We're actually coming up to something. How do we can reverse camera so we can see what's behind us. Very cool in the sky, isn't it? Like the little clouds, little dust things going on. Oh, there is something up there. At the top, we've got our integrity, our battery, passengers. So we can have up to 100 passengers as well. Our rations, isotopes, scrap, and tech. You should have regenerative braking. I'm gonna check that out. It looks like A changes your your track. I'm gonna brake here. If we open the map, you can kind of see that based on our A line, that's where we're gonna go. I guess we'll end up just being on a perpetual circle. Whereas if we do that one, it's going to change and it's going to go a different direction. So I quite like that. I like that it shows it. We are losing charge. How do I get out? How do I... Oh, it's like you literally just turn around and press F to get out. Okay. It's a synthesizer. This is how we craft ammo. We craft... So we're missing some things. A pistol barrel. Scrapper kit. So do we not even have it? Does it not run off of battery? It needs to be... Right, let's store... Oh, we need to store what we've got. Okay. No. How do we... We can double click. Repair kit. Lubricant. We have a scrapper kit. That's cool. Wiring bundle. Basic ammo, that's fine. Scrap, tech, plates. And yeah, okay. So you can now see we can craft some stuff, different frames, scrapper gears, all that good stuff. Oh no. How do we leave? How do we get out? Yeah, there is a glider bay, an empty wagon, a battery wagon. This is the battery wagon. This is where we can fill that stuff up. So yeah, it's absolutely huge. So the expedition wagon is here. Oh, here we go. And we can exit. First impressions is very cool. Very cool system. Very intrigued. We've got our snow tracks that we're leaving. It works and runs quite well, to be fair. This is a facility. Probably could have parked a bit closer, to be fair. I forgot that the front of the train isn't where we get out. We get out in the middle. This is a dungeon we're going into. I don't know if we need better weapons. We've got some healing kits, at least. That's another facility. A little bit like the one we were just... Okay, I was very worried for a sec that we just went in a circle. Yeah, there is new stuff here. It's not the same. It's the same procedurally generated area. I guess as well we got the battery that's 32% already, so we really don't have a lot of time really. Kind of loot some scrap in here, see what's about. But we really don't have... This is definitely going to be a game where if you're playing co-op with friends, you're going to be really benefiting because you can spread the load. I like how it took cover. Yeah, we really don't have time to pause. On the one hand, it's really cool. On the other hand, it's really freaking stressful. You don't have time to really explore and take it all in. Use a little bit of that health to heal ourselves. Yeah, I think if anything, this is one that you're really benefiting. Really benefiting by having multiple people, and even at the top under the battery section, it's got a timer. And presumably, you'll be able to copy paste point of views, destination, etc. Yeah, it's probably going to have... that will be probably something they're working on for the full release and during early access, is increasing the variety so that the procedural generator has more and more stuff to base it off of, basically. Yeah, it's very cool. You can make an orb. Use crafting drones, plates. So the crafting is pretty detailed. I don't know what we're needing it for though yet. Like open energy storage. I don't know. And then obviously we've got the chest itself. Go into the cockpit. Let's yeah, let's go and recharge at least. It's intriguing, but it's definitely, like I said, that's already, it's gonna be full now. I like how it's very transparent with that, though. It calculates how long it's gonna take to fully charge. Hopefully there's gonna be ways to like increase battery capacity, increase regen speed. Oh, and then it's gonna, how long it's gonna take to derail. And I guess like we don't have to worry about food. Like it says it's a survival game. It's not in the sense that you got to worry about food and stuff like that. Oh shit. Whoops. Oh, okay. Oh, so it adjusts this maximum speed based on the curvature Look at that. That's clever. We want to slow down so that we don't derail. So it's not just leave it on 300 and go walk away. If anything, and leaving it at that slow speed, it would take us 2 hours to charge this at 200. Wow. We can zoom in on the map. We got another little dungeon there, little factory. Factories look fairly similar. It's like the one we came out of. And obviously we're staying on the loop, so we're now on a ring road basically. Which I guess is handy to have, because we can just, if we miss something, we can just come round to it the next time. So we can kind of focus on fully charging the train. But this is one where it's while someone else is crafting, while someone else is, you know, maybe you can drop a couple of people off and keep the train running while 2 people go and explore. I think from a 4-player co-op point of view, there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with this, and you're maybe punished a little bit for playing it solo, or it makes it a bit more of a harder experience, I'd guess, because you can't be in multiple places at once. But I think what we can do is we can get the battery as high as we possibly can at the moment, and then braking does recover energy, so it does have regenerative braking. It does say there on the right hand side. Control brake strength, braking recovers energy. The thing's kind of, the rail's kind of gone, but I guess we're fine because we know it's there. There's a little bit snowed, but we know what we're doing. There's a big facility there, I think. Oh, that's still a medium apparently. Small, medium. That one over there is a small one as well. Kind of got these. Oh, it's marking the speeds of what, like, the max speed for the road is. What the road? The train track. Very interesting. Very interesting. You don't have to worry too much about temperature, food, or anything like that. It's a little bit more of a combat action shooter. But then you've got the survival crafting, or the open world crafting, should we say, maybe more so than survival. Survival in the sense that you've got to survive against the enemies. And I said you've got different options to choose from. So you can actually see the individual routes as well. Different bits. You can see the track condition, and the resistance, and the average slope as well. So it's calculating all of that. There's loads of different things here and stuff like that. And like I said, it's all procedurally generated, so you'll be able to go off in different directions. We could go back up the way we came. So at the moment, it's a pretty chilled experience. I think it says something about we can send drones up to collect that resource. But we're almost full. What we're going to do is we're going to regenerative brake. It's like a sweet spot. I think it's around 200 is the sweet spot for breaking even, where you don't gain energy but you don't lose energy. Like I said, we're gonna have 12 minutes, I think. Not even that. 9 minutes. Yeah, I just wanted to double check. It sounded like it was still moving. Do I need to put the brakes on more? No, it's fine. Okay. Should we empty it? We'll have a look and see what is inside this base. It sounded like there was an enemy then. Plates, slider scan. That's all good. can definitely hear, there's definitely some enemies. Oh, we don't really have time. I've got 8 minutes. In here, oh, so left you can, in here, while you're in here, you can dismantle or build things. Make floor tiles, signs, energy storage. So expands the energy capacity. Okay. And then you will be able to make stuff to make like exosuit forge, armory. Let's go grab some materials and then let's go, we'll see what we can build with some of this stuff. Oh, okay. Got to get out the other side. Fair enough. I didn't park here again, but are those mines? Yep. Yep, that's a mine. It's been scanned. Okay, it's tracking that. I wouldn't say it's like the prettiest looking game, and obviously it's done the snow options so that it doesn't have to worry about loading in loads of trees and things like that. You can keep it quite minimal. It's very like, it's interesting. Oh, it's the same inside again. I would like to see more variety. Either that or we're getting very unlucky with the procedural generation. You'd think there'd be different types of facilities, different things. Maybe they've got different types of loot. They are different inside. Like the front is all the same, I guess. Oh, we got a freaking 125 crit hit there. There's limited uses. What did we get when we scrapped them? We get some basic ammo and 4 scrap. I don't think you really need to get some more scrap and ammo. Yeah, it's not imperative to dismantle them because you're not getting tons of stuff. 6 minutes. There's another enemy there. More variety of assets would help. Yeah, it looks the same. That's what I mean. Yeah, it might be a different layout, but it looks like it's the same. Just the same area. Maybe it changes in different areas within the game. The looting's pretty fun. I mean, it's straightforward. The item, I think item like UI could be done like it all looks the same. I can't quickly tell if that's like a magazine or not. Like I will learn that it's a bolt and then that's basic ammo. But I think from like a recognition point of view, it's all rather generic in a way. Not much that's like feels unique about it. Two for one special. There we go. Ooh. Pretty cool that they're like, I mean, he was running towards me while I had a firearm aimed at him, but he was kind of like trying to cover him a little bit and stuff like that. So it's pretty movement's not too bad with it. So we do have a hacking kit. We can hack the door. So what does that do? Hello? So I open the door, but the door doesn't open. I guess, like, again, demo. It's either a bug or I'm doing something wrong. Or it's not built yet. Maybe. That's not us though, is it? That's this facility running out of rations. And I guess you've got to stop these places because you're looking for other passengers as well, so that you can save them and have your extra lives. I like that it's got the arrows so you can find your way out. So if you are like stuck, you can kind of go back there and stuff. But I hope there's more variety in the locations. Because at the moment, it's fun, but I imagine like my 4th time, 5th time, 6th time, 10th time coming into one of these, I'm going to be a bit like, It's a very cool premise. Like, really cool premise, and something I'd love to see built out more and more. I'd probably go as far to say that not for combat, but if the easy mode gives you more time to explore, I'd probably play easy. More so just because I want a bit more of the exploration. Yeah, that's what I mean. I like exploring in these games, and it's a cool idea. It'd be cool if there were certain times, like maybe during a blizzard or something, like the solar panels don't work, so you've got to like keep the train momentum moving. But otherwise, outside of a blizzard, you're fine. Like they could do something like that. I don't know. It's a core mechanic, I think, of the game, so it's not like it's going to like they could change it really that much, I don't think. But yeah, I like the concept of it. It's really clever as well that it adjusts your derailment, you know, based on the speed on the right hand side as well. Like, I like that. And it's very responsive in terms of like just sliding it up. It tells you like how full the battery's going to be, how long it's going to take. So I'd probably like to keep it at a steady like 300. I think we could do this loop and we don't need to slow down that much. We can keep it around here, and that will let us build some stuff. So let's have a look at this. So a synthesizer is what we've got. So an exosuit forge. We need some pipes. We need lots of pipes. Basically, we need loads of pipe. And tech. So resources, for pipes. And yeah, it costs energy to use. We can build 10 at a time. They take time to do as well. Okay. Can't build tech though. So the tech is what you need to go exploring for. And I guess that's the way to push you out so that you go and explore. Yeah, I feel mixed on it because I really like the idea. I'm really sad that we have to like comply. You can see this entire track other than here, which we probably wouldn't derail with the amount of time, and there's a little bit here as well. We can go round here at a decent speed. No real issues there. Let's collect our finished items, and probably worth making another 10. Right, so maybe a tech fabricator so we can make tech. I like this. It's very modular. It fits right in, so we can build a tech thing here. Tech fabricator. Here we can make, okay, so we can make the drones, the energy cells. We can make a glider. It's gonna make a standard basic glider. Get your optimizers, so improves the train's acceleration. Got dampeners, brake optimizers, reducing damage the train takes. So you got loads of these. This is where we really basically level out the train. What do we do with Okay. Weird that it's got like a kind of event history and all that stuff. I mean, it's interesting, but bizarre like feature. So we can build an armory. I think we'll build the armory down here, maybe. Maybe along here. We need to cramp it all up, do we? I think that's... If we make some bolts, plates, and pipes, we can make a laboratory. But we've got a weapon fab. So we can upgrade, use your current gun to upgrade. That's cool to see. We can actually do that. Get extra damage. You can get a Hornet, and a Stoat, and then an LP as well. There's not too many different weapons at the moment, but obviously that's the early access bit, I guess. So we'd want to see improvements to that over time, but we acquire energy cells, crafting and activate a Sentinel S1 auto shield, and go to the glider, launch a wagon. Oh shit. Oh, there's actually stuff on the... Wow, okay. Well, there's our integrity. Oh, you can't... We went past this bit. Okay. So stuff just goes on the tracks as well, so you can't just sit yourself on a loop. Noted. Okay. They thought about it. They thought about that. They've put stuff on the tracks so that... Oh, we got another thing on the track. So, did you just have to take it, or can you actually... Can you get out and clear that? If I just did that sooner, it would have been fine. Although we didn't take any damage, it was 63 integrity anyway, wasn't it? And repair the train, yeah. Okay. Let's stop here for a sec. It's very promising. There's a lot of things I like about it. I gotta admit, there's a lot of things I don't like about it. I think this is one where if you're playing with 3 other people, it's probably a really good time, and you can like dish out different roles to people. Someone might want to drive, but people might want to manage things. You can see there's like the damage here now as well. Oh, yeah, big old chunk of damage on the front there. But yeah, it seems like, I guess, like storms happen and rocks just happen to land on the rail track, and you got to keep an eye on that. But yeah, like I said, I like it. It's one I'll be keeping an eye on. I think there's a little bit of like the timer is constantly there, like it's constantly there, and it needs to be to keep you, but it's very high pressured. Like even there's no pause, and you can't just leave yourself on a loop because you can't hit stuff and it doesn't tell you. So I mean, like I said, if you've got someone managing it and like you're playing this co-op, or you can have someone who's crafting, you can have people going off and exploring, you can all split up and go into a dungeon and go different ways and all meet back in the middle in like 3 minutes with all your stuff. There's a lot of potential with that. It feels a little bit harsh as a solo experience though. Maybe you could have like some AI teammates that stay in and they can do some of the jobs for you, like some crafting, like you can set some work orders and they build some stuff or things like that. But you're going to be losing out on some of the gameplay aspects as a solo player with the timer being what it is. Or they just increase the amount of time you have when you're playing solo so that you're not as time pressured. But I don't know, it's part of the game, isn't it, as well? So it's one of those things of understand why they've got it in there. Understand how I'm like, oh yes, I will just set it up on a loop and just everything will be fine, and then we crash into stuff and we're in grave trouble because the dev has definitely thought of that. So yeah, I liked it, but it's one I'm going to be keeping an eye on. Probably be one that I'd play if other people were playing with me. I don't know at the moment if I could recommend it as a solo experience, but what do you guys think? I think that's where I'm going to leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it for the stream as well. So for this game, let me know what you thought about it. If you're watching this on the VOD, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here and for hanging out. And I'll catch